We are the Institute for Intuitive Intelligence, revolutionizing intuition by training spiritually fierce women globally as qualified intuitive guides. Subscribe for the leading research and teachings on the conversation of intuition development. Hey, dear beloveds. It is my absolute privilege to be here with you today. I am just looking at my screens, making sure it's all working. I think it is. I am here on this Friday afternoon. It's my last task for today, and then I am going to clock off and have some relaxing time. I just did a glorious webinar. Thank you to all of you who attended that. It was super cool, talking about the four phases of intuition. And now I want to talk about something else, which I have shared in the newsletter, but you may not necessarily get the newsletter. And it's something that I am so excited about and is really a huge evolution for the third level program and for the Institute as a whole. So I've shared a little bit around the place that November is always a big month for me. And it's not necessarily just in the things that are going on externally, it's the things that are happening inside of me. And I tend to find with others, and definitely with myself, in terms of our sort of evolution, we might have this period of just kind of, sorry, I got something on my face, it's annoying me, just going along. And then we'll have these big leaps in our growth, our understanding, our commitment, whatever it is. November has been on point for me. And one of the things that landed really strongly is my dissatisfaction with the qualification name for the third level. So we have just about closed the interviews for the 9th intake of the third level, beginning in Feb 2021. And in those 8 intakes to date, lots of evolutions happened. It's a program that is growing and deepening and becoming richer and more valuable in every intake. And what I started qualifying the women as was this title, Intuitive Guide. Now, Intuitive Guide is really accurate for what we do, and it is a really good, useful term, but here's the but. It is also a fairly generic term, and it's a term that anyone can use. So, you know, when it comes to trademarking things, you may not know about trademark law, but it's not a term that you can trademark because it is so generalized and non-specific and used in lots and lots of places. Intuitive intelligence, however, is a trademarkable term, and it is a trademark that the Institute owns. And when I was really deep in this kind of evolutionary leap this month, it really occurred to me that it was no good having this incredibly rigorous, unique, world-class training to qualify women at this level of absolute excellence as intuitives, and then to give them a qualification that they could just call themselves that without doing the program. It just wasn't working for me. But up until this point, I haven't known what was the right title. And of course, you know, the ideas can come when the ideas are ready, right? So I just landed upon the very strong realization that we need to give these women a qualification that is as rigorous and as strong and as clear as the work that they do. So now we don't train or qualify intuitive guides, we qualify intuitive intelligence trainers. And to me, that is so specific to the Institute, and so powerful and clear. Even if it's not immediately obvious what that means, you want to know more. I want to know more. And it differentiates this training from all those people out there who can call themselves intuitive guides, who might be great at what they do, but don't have this qualification. And that to me is incredibly important, because if you're going to invest in making your intuitive intelligence so powerful, so laser-like, to have that PD and really, you know, have committed yourself to being the best intuitive that you possibly can be, I want to make sure that you're getting qualified with something that is a measure of that. So it really is a refinement. It's a powerful increase in the sense of gravitas that I think that qualification has. It is being applied retrospectively and for all our future grads as well, of course. So anyone who's done this program we're using that title. And I really feel like it just makes it a much more tangible outcome for all of those who do the work. And you know what the intuitive intelligence trainer does is to take their client into that theta brainwave state, to access the subconscious, to clear out the fear programs that sit there on behalf of their client and with their client, to make space for the super consciousness that is their true nature, our true nature, and to train their intuitive intelligence in so doing. So it's a really profound process, and I just want to make sure that we're differentiating it from all the ways that you could go and see an intuitive guide, because that's just anything the person decides it is. This is a very specific process. It's a very powerful method. It's evidence-based, trauma-informed, and really just so potent that it needs that really rigorous title. So from this point onwards and retrospectively, we have intuitive intelligence trainers, and it's being rolled out across the Institute. It takes a little bit of time to make a big change like this, but luckily I have a team who are unafraid of the crazy curveballs I throw at them. This one's not crazy, but it is a very, very exciting evolution. And I'm really so grateful. I'm grateful to November. I'm grateful to the fact that our work never stops, and that evolution of our service never stops. And that if we're willing to invest in our professional development, if we're willing to say, I can always get better, I can get clearer in my vision, no matter how good I am today, there is more possible. I mean, how far am I willing to go in terms of becoming one with that one mind? So that's what I wanted to share with you. Not a long one today, but certainly something that is well worth sharing, and a real celebration, I think. And I'm very excited for the program, for the women who are coming in. We've got an incredible cohort. Interviews are technically finishing next week. I feel like we're really where we want to be, and just seeing such incredible women lining up to come into the temple of this program just makes me very, very excited. So thank you for hanging out with me on this Friday afternoon, whatever time it is for you. Any questions, let me know. But really, I believe what we're doing is just making our work clearer, more transparent, more understandable. And yeah, that excites me a lot. So much love to you all. Have a glorious weekend, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.